right, I think that I am next. So some of you may know we are trying to make a full page AI chat experience, and I wanted to show off what's now in the product today behind the feature flag, and also some stuff that'll imminently be landing. So this is on the playground where I've turned the feature flag on. To get to the experience, you just add chat to the URL. It's going to land you here with the same kind of input box, but you'll see down here you can pick connections, models, and then topics. So right now it's going to show the NBA topic by default. So let's just drop an easy question in here. And the new kind of core feature that I want to show off today is that we will actually visualize the query for you in line now, whereas the workbook would not do that. So, you'll be able to ask a question and then see all the data that backs that result. If we want to change topics, eventually that'll be done automatically, but you can do it, change models and topics down here. So let's, look at the bike share topics. Let's ask the bike share what we should ask it. Okay, so it's saying that it's about bike share. Maybe a little bit confusing. It's not sure it can answer the question, but it does give us some stuff that we can actually ask next. So let's ask how many bike trips were taken. It's going to go and generate a query for us, and you'll see it will kind of dynamically pick the viz that it thinks is best based on the question and the data that you asked. And let's do one more example. So let's break this out by, let's ask it to break out the bike trip data by week and see what it does. And boom, so yeah, now it gave us kind of a nicely formatted line chart here. And what's really nice about our auto viz is that it tends to pick good ranges for the axes. So it's you can actually see the data you're looking at. It gives us all the nice kind of tool tips and everything else. There's some simple resizing you can do if you want to as well for whatever reason. So that's kind of now in the product today, and I'd love people to play around with the auto viz element of this. And actually there's one more piece to, I'll show it off in the next demo here. So this is my local instance, and we're going to ask a question of our events table. How many events per week for the past year, and divide the number of events by 17. So there's a query here and a calculation here. And let's see how this does. And local is a bit slower than in production for the AI to actually work, so it should be faster in production. So it's going to generate a query. Then we should get some feedback saying it's going to generate a calculation as well. Okay, so here it looks like it's taking its time. It's having a hard time creating the query, so it's doing the retry logic that Stephen implemented. And then here it's going to tell you what it's going to do. And then down at the bottom, it just briefly said, I'm going to generate a calculation. Generate a calculation. Now it's going to run the query and get the viz. And this layer, this kind of multi-layered approach of getting a query, generating a calc, and visualizing it is all in the product today. The stuff that's new on my local branch is some work that Jamie's done that lets you toggle between the results and the chart. So maybe you want to see kind of what's going on underneath the hood here. You can look at the actual data in a table view. So you can see event counts divided by 17, which is the calc that the AI created. And then it also shows the filters up here as well. So we're kind of slowly build this out to give all the data and information people might want now that they can actually run and visualize queries inside of the AI and don't have to go to the workbook to actually see the results of the questions they're asking. Yeah, so that's the demo for today. I would encourage everyone who's interested to go and poke at this /chat page and ask it your tough questions.
Awesome.
That's an insanely great demo. I was curious if there were any plans to externalize the APIs associated with the visualization.
It's top of mind. There's a little bit of complexity on the engineering side to get that functionality into the API, but um, yes, I would say probably not in the next week or 2 weeks, as I'm going to be out for a little while. But yeah, it's top of mind.
Yeah, I agree. That's super cool. Would we be able to like click like open this in workbook from the AI chat if you wanted to say, oh, that's really helpful. I want to go customize it, bring it into a dashboard, things like that?
Yeah, that's the plan. It's not in the app as what's deployed today, but it's something we want to do shortly.
Nice. Thanks.
Actually, I got a random question too. Steve, this might be for you, but would it be possible to create the retry logic or sort of the error handling and whatnot in the API? And is that there today? Actually, I don't even know. No.
The API has fallen far behind.
Yeah.
But yes, that
Cool.
Gustav and I have been talking about a plan to put the logic in a place where the API and the front end can sort of share it.